Good morning, everybody. And here I'm talking about New Pacific, which is we are discovering and developing a world-class silver and gold deposit in Bolivia. Why, why invest in New Pacific Metals? So, New Pacific Metals in Bolivia, we have a 3 great project, and the silver sand project. We came to Bolivia in 2017. We acquired this silver sand project. And by 2020 already, we have a mineral resource measure indicate almost 155 million ounces of silver, and also inflow the 35 with a total almost to 200 million ounces of silver. And this year we did another 20,000 meter drilling, and we would have a new MRE by November, end of this month. Hopefully to convert all the resource into measure indicated, so position yourself to a good PFS. And also a PA early in January. So with the success of silver sand discovery, and then we acquired another 2 projects in Bolivia, and now we have 3 projects in our hand, all become a world-class potential. And the Karangas project, we started drill in June 2021. We did a 35 hole in 13,000 meters, discovered a 1,000 meter by 800 meter horizon of silver overlying a gold deposit. And this year, so far we did a 40,000 meter, 86 drill holes, and every hole hit gold or silver. We expect, literally within less than 2 years, we could have another MRE, and looks potentially bigger than silver sand even, as you can see from our drill hole in our website. And the third project was Silver Strike we acquired. And we started drill this year. We made another big discovery. It's 200 meter thick near surface oxide gold zones, over near 1 gram gold per ton. So Bolivia, why Bolivia, right? Bolivia, number one, they have the biggest silver mine in the history. Zurich has been made a Spain so rich, right? And produced 1.5 billion ounces of silver. And mining is also is big in Bolivia, so people for mining make their living, and the most stable currency in Latin America. And underexplored over the last 20 years for political reasons, and very few Western Canadian company. New Pacific Silver Sand discovery has earned its reputation in Bolivia as a reliable and trustworthy partners, and the benefit from this will be acquiring Karangas and the Silver Strike project. And the 2 new discoveries were made of the silver sand. So for silver sand project, right, and it's a very large near surface pure silver deposit. We did in 2017 to 2021 we did 16,000 meter drilling in 465 holes, and then this year we did another 20,000 meter in 86 holes. So totally almost almost 600 holes. And we're gonna have, as I mentioned earlier, a new MRE by the end of November, and PEA by January 2023, with a heap leach versus tank leach. All the recovery is over 90%. And here's the section you can show. The deposit is very close to the surface. It's amenable to open pit operation, with a strip ratio be less than 4 for the life of mine. And here's the satellite image showing the red line would be open pit boundary, and the green dot with all the drill holes. So, and in the middle there's a valley. So even the pit is not a real pit. It's like a trough, right? It's like sleeper. You're sleeping. You put your foot in there. You can take the whole thing out of that plateau. And then the Karangas project is a silver gold system discovery 2021. We did a 35 drill hole in 2021. I made a big discovery, and then this year we did another 40,000 meter, as mentioned earlier. And then here's some of the photos showing the landscape of a Karangas situation, which is at a 3,900 meter elevation, which has a west dome and the east dome. In the middle, there's a valley, right? And here's a geologic map. From this geologic map, we have a red line and the yellow lines. All the red are the intercept of silver, and the yellow will be gold intercept. You can see from this east to west, west to east is almost 1,100 meters long, and this is north, south to north, almost 800 meters wide. Big system, every hole hit, and see that section 24. Here's a cross section. You can see in the section you have in the middle, in the surface, is have a big silver horizon. It's like 148 meters, 76 grams silver, almost 2% lead zinc. Every hole hit. And right underneath, you have a big gold system, right? Like one of the best intercept is 595 meters, 1.25 gram gold. In the middle, there's a lot of high-grade one. It's like 77 meters, 3.54 gram gold. So, so that's the Karangas silver horizon overlying underneath, overlying gold zones. Very similar to that Filo del Sol project in the same metallurgic belt in Argentina. So this is more geology, and I'm not bothering with. And here's after we made a discovery, we just in September, we did this IP survey, which will guide drilling for more golds. You can see from that there's a big IP anomalies, and this yellow at the 3,600 meter elevation, all this yellow are the gold intercept. We were thinking the zones go northeast. Now it turned out to be more like a rounded one. So this blue line are the drill hole we are drilling right now. So hopefully looking for more gold. Where in the south we were trying to hit, we didn't hit much gold. And then here's you can see the cross section from north-south section, and you can see it's a big IP anomaly hitting related to gold mineralization, where less like a IP anomaly with less extent correlate to the silver hit, right? So this with this in the mind, we look at this regional map. So this from here to there, this is 1.1 kilometer east-west we mentioned earlier, and here's 800 meters north-south. We are hitting all the silver and the gold here, and then there's another big anomaly potentially for gold, and this big broad anomaly maybe for silver, more silver discoveries. And with this IP survey, really tell us where to go. Here's some of the like a drill core. Look, very soft rock, and some with very high grade gold. And the coppers. And then now we move to the third project, Silver Strike project, which has a 44 square kilometer land package. It was drilled by Rio Tinto before, and there's a lot of drill target we're working on, but now we are focusing on a zone, a gold zone, very similar to Karangas we just talked. So this year we plan to 6,000 meters for this third project. So far we did 3,500 meters in 12 holes. Essay of the first 2 holes has received, and from this map, we did a Caesar hole here, and you can see from that section, we're lucky and hit again. It's like 223 meters, almost 1 gram gold, including 86 meters of 2 grams of gold, and that's the second hole. The first hole is 195 meters of almost 1 gram gold, 111 meters of 1.45. All oxidized. And here's the core photo. Looks like there's no sulfide, right? It's potentially leachable again. And the gold, high-grade gold most really occur near the contact with this rhyolite porphyry with volcanoclastic rocks. So in summary, New Pacific is trying to create solid value for investors. Silver Strike discovery makes another milestone following the discovery of the silver sand in the Karangas. And a discovery displayed by New Pacific's capacity to grow shareholder values through careful project identification and smart acquisition, thorough geologic study, and well-planned drillings. And plus, excellent geologic location for discovery in Bolivia, because Bolivia was underexplored, and so potentially it will be a good opportunity for everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rui. We've got time for a couple of questions. I visited the project with the company a few years ago, and can you tell me a little bit about what the government of Luis Arce is doing or trying to do to attract mining investment again?
I think the government has that 5-year plan to promote the mining industry, and but the Bolivia also has some issue with the political stability for last 2 years, and now with the new president, he's really pushed for mining. So right now for our silver sand project, we're working with the Minister of Mine and to try to get a permit. And the key thing of that piece of puzzle will be a community agreement. And so we've been working with the community agreement, community to reach a land lease agreement. But the government is very supportive and for the mining in the countries and to promote private investment.
Okay, thank you. We've got time for another couple of questions. Okay, well, let me ask you another one then. With the Silver Sand project, you've got the PEA coming out early next year. What are you aiming for there in terms of potential size and scope of operation?
Yeah, well, we're looking for 15 million ounces of silver production a year for 15 years. So that's the end game. And because open pit, and it's going to be maybe tank leach, and the recovery be over 92%. Potentially, make a lot of money.
That's what it's all about. Okay.
If not taxed too much by the government.
Well, that was kind of where I was getting at in terms of the investment environment, but it sounds like President Arce is trying to take steps towards improving that.
Yeah, before we get there, it's all struggle every day.
Okay, excellent. Well, thank you very much, Rui Feng.
Okay, thank you.